So now let's talk about the different types of compensation plans, right? So what is the compensation plan? A compensation plan is the pay component, that we are giving out to our employees. So the compensation plans can be broadly divided into three parts. One is a regular pay. Okay, the regular pay means this is the fixed amount that is coming to you at every pay period. Right. Your salary is an example of a regular pay. Every pay cycle, you get a salary. Right. And if somebody is paid hourly, then every pay cycle, you get your hourly wages. Right. It is given, you will get it. The salary, you will be given the hourly, or, if you are going on an hourly plan, you will get your hourly plan, your whatever hours you worked. Based on that, you will get your wages. And then there are some regular allowances that are paid. Like, for example, your house rent allowance. In India, it's very common to have a house rent allowance. Right. So 50% of your basic is given to you as your house rent allowance. So it's part of your regular pay. You will get it. Every single time, every single pay period, you will get it. Right. And also especially in India. You have this flat allowance or a fixed allowance. Different companies call it differently. So it is a component where they give you a fixed amount every month as part of your compensation. Right. I'm sure in the US also there are this fixed allowances like this, let's say, your internet allowance. Every month you are given $100 as your internet allowance. It is part of your regular pay. You will get it. Okay, so regular pay is something which will come to you automatically, without you having to do anything for it. And it will come to you every single pay cycle, in every single pay cycle. That is your regular pay. Now incentive pay, on the other hand, is given to incentivize performance. Incentivize performance. Like bonuses. What is a bonus? Bonus is over and above your regular pay. Isn't it? That is why it is a bonus. Because it is not part of your regular pay. Let's say a one-time, or maybe let's say your performance bonus. Right. Your performance bonus. You performed well the previous year, so now you are going to get a performance bonus. A joining bonus. You are joining a new organization in a short amount of time, so you are going to get a joining bonus. A referral bonus. So those are all incentive pays. You have been incentivized to do something extra over and above your regular job responsibility. That is why it is called a bonus. Merit plans. Merit plans are again performance related. But then again, they are going to be incentive pays. Do you get a bonus every pay period? I mean, unless you are super exceptional and your company is super liberal and they want to pay a lot of money to your employees. Very generous. I would say not liberal. I would use the word generous. If your company is very generous, then you will get a bonus every month, but that typically doesn't happen. You get once or twice or maybe thrice a year. Merit plans, typically once or twice a year. Stock options. What are stock plans or stock options? What is a stock plan or a stock option? If it is part of your compensation and the company is giving you stocks without you having to buy for it. Right, you are not buying it. But the company is giving you as part of your compensation. Why will it give you? Because of your performance, right? Maybe, or maybe if you are a senior executive or senior for executive level staff, a lot of the compensation is through stocks. Because it incentivizes performance. If you give stocks to an employee, then the employee also feels the ownership right. They feel that, yeah, I am the owner of the company, I am part owner of this company as well. So if I perform well, then my stock price will go up. That means my net worth will increase. So it is an indirect way of incentivizing performance. And then maybe after 10 years, if you have accumulated a lot of stocks, then if you leave the company, you sell it off, you get a lot of money. So that is also an option. Stock options. Commissions. Who are typically given commissions? Which team? The sales team, right? The sales team. Correct. The sales team, or sometimes even the marketing team. The sales team. Typically, they get a lot of commissions. And why are they given commissions? So that they are incentivized. They are motivated to sell more, isn't it? So if they sell more, they get more in commissions. So for the sales team, a significant part of their overall annual compensation is their commissions. Right, and they have a very low base pay but very high commission component. But again, the commission is incentive pay. Now, what is the difference between incentive pay and regular pay? Then, regular pay is something that will come to you periodically, no matter what. Right. Mostly, the same amount every time. Unless and until you are given an increment where your base pay changes, but apart from that you're going to get the same amount every pay period. What about incentive pay? Incentive pay is not fixed. It will change. It is not paid at every pay period. Right, there is a lot of discretion at the organization level, when to pay, what to pay, how much to pay. So it is not considered as regular, but it is typically given to incentivize or to motivate employees' performance. Ad hoc pay is typically one-time payment. Typically, it is one time. It is not related to anything else. If the company wants to pay you something, let's say a profit-sharing company has made a lot of profit. It wants to share it with you. Okay. Very generous company. It wants to share this one. So it is going to give you a one-time payment. One-time payments are not going to repeat. Right. It is not like you expect that. Okay. Every year I will get it. No, it doesn't happen. One-time payment means one-time payment. You get it for one single time. Okay. That is what one-time payments are for. So all of these can be configured in working regular pays, incentive pays. Ad hoc pays can be configured in working